Welcome to Random and Desperate. Now today I am doing my union course here. Yes, don't laugh, I am a shop steward representing my work, which I cannot mention on YouTube unfortunately, but I've just done my first day course. I actually had it in there, and it's a 5-day event, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to document what I've got up to. I'll tell you what, it's a pain in the backside getting to Manchester, my first official day, and I've just done my first day there. And there's two things what I'm going to do. I booked a hotel room, okay, and I might as well take advantage of this situation regarding YouTube. Regarding YouTube. Bit of road rage there, you see it on the left. Yes, I might as well take this advantage of being a shop steward and do a bit of blogging on the way on what I get up to. And first of all, folks, I just want to show you Manchester. Look at this. Crazy situations. Wherever you go, there's all these high-rise buildings, traffic everywhere. But just check out this old bridge running along here. Now, if you don't know where I am, I'm not too far away. It used to be the old MEN Arena. I think it's changing name to AO Arena now, where all the concerts are held. What they have. I must say I enjoyed that union course. But I'm feeling a bit. I've been being fed, but the sun's out. I'm in Manchester, and I've got the camera. So I'm going to check in my hotel, which I'll do a separate video on the hotel tour. I'm stopping at the Travel Lodge, and I paid for the upgraded top floor version. And after that, I think it's time to have a few golden nectars. A, I'm not in work. B, I haven't got my car. And C, I'm stopping here for the duration of the course. But it's going to be a fun little adventure, so I want to join me on the full experience, and I'll have a bit of chat about unions and where I feel and why I'm passionate about this great cause. But we'll do that later on in the video. But what we're going to do, folks, is we're going to check in to our hotel. But look at these buildings, folks. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy situation. The size of them and the amount of money what's been cost over the years. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to head down there and check in to my hotel room. Now, I'll be honest, folks, I am not a major fan of city centres, to be honest with you, because it's too many people, too many cars, and crazy situations what are developing all over the UK, and especially being a town like Manchester. I'm mad to do a video around here. Now, I am from Manchester, and I very rarely do videos around my hometown, my city centre. But I'm here, and I'm going to take opportunity. So come and join us on this little adventure. First of all, I'm going the wrong way, which doesn't help. So I'm going back. That's the way I come along that bridge, and I'm going back to the right way. I'm from Manchester, folks. How can I get lost in my own crazy town of Manchester? Crazy, man. Welcome to Manchester. Right, folks, so there is where I'm doing my course, and if you just look there, you can see Strangeways, that tall building up there, if you can see it. So this time I'll go the right way, which is down here. But just check the size of all these high tower. Crazy, man, crazy. So I'm going to go down here. Apparently my hotel is on the right top floor. The side of that, folks, that is the arena where all the concerts are held. Absolutely massive, to be honest with you. Wow. Wow. Now, I've been to a few concerts, folks, just for curiosity. I've been to see Meatloaf and wrestling with an old friend of mine, what I've not seen in years, which was Bruce Forsyth. I need to catch up with it, to be honest with you. But look at these. The crazy amount of towers what are around here. They're actually quite beautiful, to be honest with you. You know what I'm like about buildings. Right, folks, that is where I'm stopping tonight, Travelodge. And there's the tower, Strangeways, over there. What's an interesting old building there, Travelodge. Right, folks, I've got to check myself in. I'm going to do a room tour, but I'll do that as a separate video. And music. And I'll see you when I'm on my way to the pub. Here it is. Looks like an old 70s building, to be honest with you. Got everything, haven't I? Yeah. Okay. Right, I'm going to use the stairs. Oh, okay. I'm going to use the stairs to actually get out of this building. So we're at the top floor at the moment, and we're going to find the nearest pub. I'm not going to do a pub crawl. I'm just going to find the nearest pub that sells decent ales, have a few pints, and each day I will do, there you go, pal, do some more. But I'm going to use the stairs, to be honest with you. Remember, we're on the 6th floor, so it's a bit of walking. I did use the lift on the other video, but I decided for extra steps, take the stairs. Let's find a pub what's around this facility. Every doorway, every gated unit has a story. Check that river underneath the city. Now, you didn't know, folks, Manchester were built on canals and rivers what run all through the underground of the city. So beneath our feet is a network of waterways, because a long time ago this Manchester were famous for its mills. So what actually happened, you can see it, what actually happened is that they needed to transport all the goods all over the country. So under our feet right now tells so much of the story of Manchester. A random building left in rack and ruin. Check out this old church what I discovered on the way to the pub. Now, this sign is very dominant around Manchester. It's the worker bees sign. You'll see it on buses, you'll see it on buildings, and people can actually buy the symbol of this to demonstrate how proud they are of living in Manchester. Wow. Right, folks, off to the pub we go. Right, folks, I've chose this pub here for my first pint of golden nectar, the old Wellington. It's a very old building. Check that out. Now, there is Arndale Centre there. Let's go in for a few pints. Why I picked this pub, it is so unique in its sense. It's one of the oldest pubs in Manchester, so I'm going to enjoy a pint of golden nectar. This is black cheap, by the way, £5.50 a pint. So I'm going to enjoy this, chill, relax, a couple of pints, think about my recent course, chill and relax. Just me, a solo adventure. Oh, sex in a bottle. 2. Now this is something called Nicholas Pale Ale, and this is 5%. Now that lot, pork scratches and a pint, nearly £9. Wow. But we are in Manchester. Oh, that's quite nice, that one there. I want to give a personal shout out to Ken Nightingale, who introduced me to Golden Nectar, and he's a person who got me into real ale as well, so a big shout out to Ken Nightingale. Right folks, this is my last pint before I go home, to be honest with you. This is a pint of Doom Bar, still £6 a pint, and I'm going to get the food in the hotel, which sounds like a plan. And it's a bit lonely here on your own. Everyone's got everyone, and here's you on your own drinking a pint. But that's what I used to do years ago, so I'm going to drink this and then enjoy my own company and thoughts. See ya. Thank you. Right, there we go folks. I've just had a pint of few Golden Nectars in there. It's quite a unique pub, to be honest with you, and it's a very old, a very special place in Manchester. It's one of the oldest pubs in Manchester, and if you do go for a pint there, always look up, always. And it's only very small. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to head back to the travel lodge where I'm staying and have some food. Sounds like a plan. Then get in bed, maybe shower and watch some Netflix, ready for my next union course in Manchester. But I'm shocked. Look at this folks, I am shocked. Look at all these high-rise flats or business centres. Crazy. Just shows you how long I've not been in Manchester. Right folks, I'm heading back now, and I'll catch up with you in a bit. I'm back at the arena, and I've got some good news. Is because Uncle Victor, I am going to Blackpool in a few weeks with Uncle Victor and a special new guest what's going to join me on this little adventure. I've just spoke to Uncle Victor, and he's going to join me for a few scoops tomorrow after I finish my union course. I look forward to that. I like Uncle Victor, not in that way. Right folks, part of the meal deal is I get a main and a sweet, but I'm greedy, so I've got to start a main and a sweet. And the shocking part is they don't have full fat Coke, they have what's called Pepsi, so I'm not having that because it's full of artificial rubbish. So I've got a proper, in honour of my fiance, proper iron brew, and I'll show you the food what I am getting now. What I've ordered is I've ordered chicken strippers with barbecue sauce and the meat feast with spicy honey. I have paid it for 2 days, and I've ordered breakfast as well. But what I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna eat it tomorrow, to be honest, because well, I might do, because I'm meeting a very special guest, and you probably know who it is by now. Right folks, what I've got is chicken strippers with barbecue sauce, but look at that pizza. That looks alright actually. I'll put some pepper on it. Welcome to the prison. I just want to show you the well presented flower beds here. Check that out. Right folks, there is Strangeways. Now this place was built in 1838. It's one of the oldest prisons in Britain, not the oldest. Now if you ever wonder what that tower is there's 2 towers. One of them is for ventilation, the heating system, and them 2 archeries. Now there could be the wards, to be honest with you. And just think, in there they had the most serious villains as possible. Ian Brady was in there. Al Shipman was in this building where we're looking now, and I'm just situated. So where, oh there, that's where all the deadly prisons are in Manchester. Deadly prisoners in Manchester reside, and it's shocking to be actually, because I'm only a stone throw away from the situation. Now there is 2 wings which are grade listed to the, and the tower's listed as well because how old it is. Right, I'm getting to a point now, folks, where I'm absolutely knackered, so I'm going for a shower. Yeah, it's time for me to have a shower, go to bed. It's only 9 o'clock. I'm absolutely tired. I'm getting old, folks. I'm getting old. What do I think of Manchester? It's alright, to be honest with you, folks. I wouldn't come here all the time. It's not my cup of tea. Too many people. You get mired to death off people asking for money. It's a crazy situation. And there's that many people. And nearly £6 a pint. So I'm going to go to bed. But I'll see you in the morning, where we can wake up together like lovers in bloom. Night night. See you in the morning, folks. And if the big buzz bite, use dynamite. Night night, prisoners. Night night, Manchester. Night night, all. Good morning, world. I've got nothing on, by the way. I thought I'd just tell you. It's 7:30, and let the lights begin. Morning, Manchester. Oh, there's a bus. Morning, prisoners. Was there any women in them prisons? I think there is, actually. I did some research last night, and there is some ladies in that prison. Oh, there was at one point. I don't know if there is now. I don't know if you can see, you can just see, it looks like the officers going into work. It's a massive prison now. Absolutely massive. And as you see, it's nice and tidy. A typical healthy bloke. I better cut that scene out because there was a mirror then and you could see my willy. Right, folks, I'm going to jump in the shower. We'll go and check out for the breakfast anyway. Right, folks, let's check the breakfast out. So you've got all the croissants, fruits, jams, cracked toaster, porridge, tomatoes, mushrooms, hash browns, sausages, bacon, and that's your choice, basically. Right, folks, I am just left the hotel now, and I'm off to my second day on my union course. I'll be honest, round here, I hate Manchester. Hate it with absolute passion. This country's not mine anymore. It's like we've been invaded. Everywhere you go, I mean everywhere you go now, it's not safe. These streets, what I walk and once loved, to the sheer chaos what is around us. Now this is my opinion, and everyone's entitled to their opinion. I grew up in the 80s and 90s where people actually liked each other and we always one community. But the state of this country now is absolutely shocking. We live in a world, we live in a country what doesn't feel like Britain no more. It is, and it's probably caused by it has been caused by the multiculturalism what started probably in the late 90s. And at the moment, it's It's not working, folks. I respect everyone's culture, everyone's belief, but the way things are now, it's not Britain no more. Here we are, folks, for another round of my union course. Lost poor soul there, nowhere to live. Right, folks, what we're going to do, we're going to probably have a little chat before we go in about the state of Manchester. And it's not just Manchester, it's the whole bloody country, to be honest with you. What is happening to this once promising, beautiful British city, and like the rest of the UK, it is just a scary place to go, folks. I hear so many stories that ladies cannot even walk around the streets of their own country, and they just don't feel safe. There's so many stories I've heard, and it's sad, really. It really is sad, because I'm from a different generation where it was relatively safe when I was growing up, but now it's a place where you just don't go. For example, a lady cannot go in a park, sit down, read a book, look at the phone without being mired by men, not native men, and they're coming up to them and they're saying, I want sex, I want sex, I want sex, and they're marrying them, and they feel safe, and then they follow them when they say no or F off, or, which I don't blame them, they follow them and say, oh, you're beautiful, you're beautiful. It's not just here, it's everywhere. And surely there's got to be some common sense what's going to happen soon, where enough is enough. I love Britain, and it's not Britain no more. It is just a cesspit of what we've created, what we've let happen over the years, and the politicians. And slowly but surely, voices are being heard up and down the country, because people are telling their stories, they're telling their history, that we've had enough of what's happening in this country. It needs to go back by looking after our own British people instead of looking after everyone else, because what they do, they come in this country, rape the system, mess with our children. It's honestly, it's really upsetting at a British national, which I was born in this country, to see this, what is happening to my own people. We are being overrun, folks, and I can't understand why the British government is letting this happen. Women should be able to feel safe in their towns and their streets, and even if they want to go and walk and sit in the park for 10 minutes and read a book and chill, they should do so. But the problem is they can't. And even English people like myself, I do not feel safe in Manchester. So if you're watching Andy Burnham, as a taxpayer for nearly 45 years, I do not feel safe in my home city. Thank you for making me feel that way. And it is down to people like that who are making these decisions and not consulting the British people or asking our opinions, because if we ask our opinions, we're classed as racist. So it's been years and years of depression where British born people cannot say their own views, and you're entitled to your own views, folks, as long as you're not upsetting people and you've got a clear and point of what you're talking about. But come on, Britain, wake up. Now don't get me wrong, there's some great communities round these streets of Manchester and where I live. I've got Asian friends, I've got black friends who are born in this country, who contribute and who make good friendships over the way and they integrate with society. But there's some out there, and this is a strong point, there's some out there who just want to rape, pillage and conquer. That is my opinion. Right, I'm going to go in here and do my union course and be subjective to views, which everyone should be, but we still allowed a voice. Right, that's day 2 done, folks. That's my union course. Now I'm off to my second home, and I'm not going alone, folks. I'm going with a special guest who's going to join me on this adventure, which will be, fingers crossed that he's still joining me, Uncle Victor. I'm looking forward to seeing him, because I've not seen him in absolutely ages. It's going to be quite an enjoyable experience. He's good fun, Uncle Victor. I said he has joined me on a few trips. So, I'm going to drop my bag off, then off to where I belong, the pub. These what I don't like about these key cards. Sometimes they just don't work. Modern technology, folks. What is wrong with the traditional keys? Right, I'm going to throw my stuff in here, and then it's off to the pub to meet Uncle Victor. And I'm meeting him, very romantic it works. Yeah, I'm meeting him at the Fountains of Love in Manchester. So, back done. How many prisoners today? Oh, they're still there. Now, over there, you see it down there, it looks like some kind of kebab shop, and I might try there after my episode with Uncle Victor. Sounds like a plan. Amazing, folks, when the sun comes out, the amount of people what join the escapades of the sun life of Manchester. We don't really get it often, to be honest with you, and so it's a bit of a novice when the sun comes out. As you see, when I'm filming this, it's on a Tuesday, and look at it, pubs are packed, and that's what we need. I'll just wait for Uncle Victor to come along. Uncle Victor. You alright, my friend?
What are you doing here?
I know. Hey?
You're still random and desperate.
I'm still desperate, my friend. Now, which pub? Yeah. Which pub are going in first? It's packed out everywhere.
I know, yeah. Well, it's weather, innit?
Yeah.
No seats there anyway.
We can go inside.
But yeah, we can go inside because it's hot anyway, innit?
Exactly. Exactly. Right, folks, let the alcohol commence. Well, where have you took me now, Uncle Victor?
We're at the Mitre Hotel, restaurant and bar.
Restaurant, that means it's expensive.
Well, you bought these drinks, so I don't know how much I want.
Right, folks, it's crazy the prices in Manchester. I just think they're all £6 a pint round here. I'm used to going down the streets of Tameside or Hyde, paying no more than £4. But the benefit of paying £6 is that I'm next to a very handsome, younger, famous YouTuber. Yeah.
So half that says famous.
So we're going to do a tiny bit of a pub crawl. But I'm glad.
Have you told them about we sat by Cathedral in Manchester?
No, go on, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll show the cathedral. Unfortunately, it's behind the tree. So it is. So what is it? What's it called?
I don't know. I don't know which saint it is.
No.
You ever been in it?
No, I've never been in it.
I've only been in it once. A couple of years ago, my sister Rover went in it. Because they do classical concerts.
All right, in there.
And, yeah, and there's all candles and stuff.
Right, okay.
The other one on recently was like electro pop thing.
I like how they put the proper flag up there, St George's.
Yeah.
Especially with the, let's just say, political unrest, what's going on all over the country.
Yeah.
But at least they put it in England. for once.
That'll have been up since St George's Day, won't it?
Yeah, yeah. It is, it's pretty. Now you live somewhere in Manchester, don't you?
I live in Salford.
Oh, Salford, that's a posh bit.
Just down there is the river, where that railing is.
Okay,
you can see that on your camera.
Right, yeah.
And that's where the river is, but that's the border between Salford and Manchester. When you go over that bridge, you're in Salford. Them apartments, that yellow and black building, City Suites, that's in Salford now.
Okay. Now, I was here yesterday. Do you get mithered to death for money?
I do, but I just ignore them.
Right.
I just totally ignore them.
Because they come up, have you got a quid or I need some sandwiches? So. But we don't have cash anymore, that's the thing.
No. I said that to him, I said, I'm sorry, I've got kind of cash. Well, in a matter of time for that, I'll start having card readers.
They will, yeah.
But would you use your card on one of their card readers?
No.
You'd have your bank account empty, wouldn't you?
You would, yeah. You would.
No, I wouldn't do that anyway. But...
Tell you what, there's quite a few hotties around here, isn't there?
Really?
Yeah, well, my kind of hotties.
Where are you looking?
Well, look what these two coming up. You must get a sense of...
They're a bit young for you, them two.
Hey? I just put it on the camera.
Come on, they're a bit young for you.
Yeah, to be honest with you.
What would Mrs. say?
She doesn't know. She won't know.
Well, she might see this.
She won't. I won't let her watch it. Right, folks. This is the first pint. We just do a tiny bit of pub coffee.
Oh, what you want to tell them as well, what you want to say is, we went into the bar, asked if we did bitter.
Yeah.
And the young girl behind the counter did say we don't sell it.
She didn't even know what bitter was.
Yeah.
But she looked at like we had two heads. What bitter? And she asked another member of staff what bitter was.
Yeah, but when she asked her as well, they were just talking amongst themselves, weren't they?
It was.
Before,
nails and makeup.
Right, annoyed me, that. And it was I said, you've got Caffrey's? And that young lad said, then he said, that's bitter.
Yeah.
Didn't have a clue.
Crazy.
You know, youth of today are working the city centre bar.
Yeah.
And they don't know what we're selling.
I know.
Ridiculous.
Poorly trained, they should.
Yeah, of course it is.
Surely they would have pint of bitter.
Yeah. But I mean, this is quite a good company, this.
Yeah.
It's like a boutique hotel, this as well. The rooms. And they also own the Black Lion, which is near me.
Ah, right, okay.
On the junction where Trinity Church is, you know what I mean? Yeah, they own that as well.
Now, a few people have asked me, are you single?
I'm single, yes.
There you go, folks.
I'm desperate.
Now, I'm going to tell you a bit more when we get to because we're having a bit of adventure. We're not going to tell them just yet, are we, where we're going to go.
We don't know where we're going to sell yet, do we?
We do, we've already booked it. Double bed for two.
I thought you meant today.
Oh, no.
Oh, right, no, sorry.
I've got to be good. I've got a union meeting, or a union course, so I can't go in there feeling hungover. Where are we going next, Uncle Victor?
We'll go to round corner to Wellington.
Okay.
To Welly.
Welly? I was there yesterday, so I probably turned into a Manchester local.
You can go somewhere else if you want.
No, we'll go there. I like it. I like it.
They do John Smith's in there as well.
Oh, they do loads of proper cast ales.
Yeah, it's a lovely old pub, this, isn't it?
Oh, it is, yeah. It is.
Do you know, didn't they move this? It was down over end of Cathedral Street originally.
Yeah.
You know, on Mornay St Anne Square. And I think it was after the bomb. It's been moved a few times, but last time it moved.
Has been moved?
It's been moved a few times.
Right.
Over years.
Yeah.
But I think it was after the 96. Was it 96 that bomb?
It was, yeah.
That's when it moved to here. You can see pictures of it on Google and it's on stilts.
Stilts, and they actually moved it?
Yeah, and they moved it.
I know it's one of the oldest pubs in Manchester, well, one of them anyway. One of them.
Yeah. They moved it, lots of panel. And the Oysters Bar as well. Because there is a picture of that on Google. That's on stilt, that tall bit.
Yeah. Well, we could try that one next, can't we? Yeah. Here's a question. Why is it that ladies, young girls, talk to gay men dead easy like that?
No, but is it so obvious?
I wouldn't have said that. I wouldn't have said that. They didn't speak to me.
No, she was just... Well, no, what started the conversation was because they were stood by the machine, weren't they?
Yeah.
And, you know, the girl kind of asked them to move sort of thing. And then she was her who said, she said, oh, thanks for buying us drinks. I said, well, you should have ordered. I probably wouldn't have noticed. That's what I said. And then we got chatting about, you know, where you're from and whatever.
But they feel more relaxed with you. Like, they look at me, they'll think, oh, forget that, yeah. But with you, they're like, hello, I want to speak to you. You have that.
Wait a minute, you can't walk 2 metres down Blackpool Prom without somebody saying hello to you.
Yeah, but this is because of this film. Yeah. So what's your secret?
Nice, friendly guy.
I'm going to try that. I'm going to put a rainbow t-shirt on and it may work.
It's like a rainbow t-shirt.
Yeah, but you have that.
This is one of my new trendy.
Alright, okay.
I think I got a magazine through post. No, I think it was on Facebook.
Right,
it's called Atlas for Men or something.
Yeah.
I get these little catalogues now. And it were an offer. I got a pack of 4 of them. Different colours. And I thought, oh, it'll be alright, because you know, I've got a Wellington in August with my sister.
Oh, yeah.
For a week in a caravan. I thought in summer there'd be nice bright colours.
What?
That woman should
They probably look at us and thought, look at these weirdos. Yeah, dogs welcome.
Come here, look.
What?
Dogs welcome.
Oh, you want a picture, do you? Right.
I'm a dog.
Right, where's next?
Well, I'm going to try this.
You try this one.
I need to go to Luvo as well.
Okay. It's my round anyway.
That's alright.
Yeah.
It's quite enough a little bit as well.
It has, yeah. It has.
Nice though, very shady, isn't it?
I know.
mean, there is shady bits over there though.
What's the amount of people what are out for a Tuesday?
Yeah, it's like it's all year round.
Is it?
In the city centre, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Busy all the time?
These bars are always busy.
Oh.
And even in a cold autumn day, as long as it's sunny and fine, these seats are packed.
Look at all these people.
All the time.
Loads of them. Right, we're going in the Oyster Bar. This is our next one. Oyster Bar. Oh, we're going upstairs.
A little snuggie, look.
Look at that, eh? Nice romantic, isn't it?
I mean, this is a proper old school pub.
Oh, yeah.
It really is. I've never been. Let's have a look down there. Can you go beyond that bar?
You got another plate.
Oh, is this a dining room? Look at this. This is dining room, look.
I know.
I've never been down here. I've been upstairs, like I said. It's like it's upstairs. Look at this.
It's like going back in time, isn't it? No CCTV, no nothing.
I said, I've never been here before. I've been upstairs, but not here. Look at that beam.
Wow.
Then again, it looks a bit false because it's not really holding the ceiling up, is it?
It's not, no. Well, that's definitely the original beam.
Yeah, but I bet in that ceiling was a metal girder.
Yeah,
because that's
probably.
not holding the weight back at all.
It's not.
Because look at that gap. That would be sitting on it, wouldn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
Uncle Vic, should we go upstairs?
Yes, let's go upstairs. Let's find a nice quiet corner.
Yes.
Nice secluded corner.
I'll have a smooch. Smooch is an old-fashioned word, isn't it?
Is it smooch or hooch?
Smooch.
I used to drink hooch.
I do. I think
It is
everyone
a
used to
girl.
drink hooch.
You know, it's had a comeback. They sell it now. A lot of pubs sell it.
I know they do, yeah. I know.
Not for you? No, it's just... Oh, thank you. That could have gone forever otherwise.
Yeah, it could have done, yeah.
God, look at this. This is the upstairs bit. They've even got a bar up here.
Yeah.
And another little area.
Walk round, you know. A bit of history about the Wellington stuff. It was in Market Place originally, the Wellington.
It's like going in a museum. Look at the curtain, the drapes.
Yeah, it's had a redecoration so lost in here.
Wow.
Oh look, chessboard, look. You play chess. And we have a chess, look.
Oh yeah.
See, look, that's the picture I was telling you about.
Oh, right.
when it was on stilts and whatever. Because I said, where was it originally? I'm sure it was at the other end of Cathedral Street, I'm sure it was. I'm surprised you didn't say it there somewhere. Oh, wait a minute, he's telling you here about Marketplace, he's telling you here, I think it was about Wellington survived. This is after Second World War. Following the war years, a comprehensive redevelopment plan was tabled by a Manchester Corporation Town Planning Committee to demolish the two pubs. Fortunately, who knows, maybe still influenced by members of John Shaw's club. What's that talking about? City. I'm trying
to read it far. Honestly, it feels like going in a museum than at an actual pub.
It says here, look, hydraulic jacks then raised the buildings half an inch at a time, checking at each stage that the integrity of both structures remained intact. I said they moved them lock, stock and barrel.
Bloody hell.
Upon completion, creation of this, so it's called Shambles Square. Also must have a Manchester Modern Ideal Centre. It was in 1981, before careful renovations were complete, Sinclair's Oyster Bar and public were once again able to enjoy ales, oysters. So, what, in 1981 it moved then, possibly?
Yeah.
Last time it moved here.
God, 81.
It was Saturday, 50th of June. Oh, that's on about the bomb lock. Now, wait a minute. So, I'm sure it moved after the bomb.
He likes his history.
Wait a minute, combination of
I'll just show you outside when he's getting his information. Well, there it is, that's the outside. And the amount of people what are around Manchester is unbelievable, to be honest with you. But it is, it looks like going back in time. You've even got a bar upstairs, which is still well stocked. Yeah.
Location in 1997.
Right, okay, 1997.
Tells you where Sinclair's Oyster Bar closed its doors on Shambles Square. So this isn't Shambles Square. Shambles Square was somewhere else.
Yeah.
In September 1997. Wait a minute. Oh, I moved to its current location. Oh, sorry. It's called Cathedral Yard outside.
Right.
June 1999. It moved here.
Oh, right.
I'm pretty certain this is its third spot.
You need a pee, don't you?
I do, yeah. Where are
There.
Yeah. It's always quiet up here. I mean, it's over there outside, isn't it?
I know, yeah.
Yeah. I nearly invited Claire today. I'm not she's doing overtime, I'm not sure. She was in Eaton Park this morning. Her and Roy go walking Eaton Park
They
every
do,
morning.
yeah. They do. Every day. You should do that.
Oh, she's invited. I'm not going to drive up there in a car. I'd rather just walk round Salford, do my own bit of walking.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Make sure you wash your hands. He's good fun, you know, Uncle Victor. I said we are going to Blackpool next in a couple of weeks with another guest what you haven't actually seen, but he is good fun and I'm glad he's back on board with the channel. I'm going to carry on drinking this golden nectar. Right, I'm going to...
gorgeous guy's house.
Oh, for God's sake, don't put your wiener out.
Oh, dear. It's gorgeous.
Right, I'll be honest with you, how much do you think them two cost?
I think the cheapest round we've had so far.
Right, have a guess.
£9.70.
Lower.
Really? That's why it's a bit of a...
Yeah, I feel like it's actually guilty.
£8.80.
Honestly, I feel guilty. We're paying that 11, 12 quid around. Lower.
Why? Lower than £8.80? You're joking.
Nope.
£8.20.
Lower.
£7.80.
Lower.
You're joking.
I'm not.
I need to see proof of this.
I will show you after.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll show me after. I'm sure you will.
Go on.
£6.40.
£6.80 something.
Flipping out.
Crazy, isn't it?
So that's £3.40.
Yeah.
Fine.
Crazy. But certainly an interesting place, isn't it? And I bet people have fell down here many times.
Now you've dropped your phone.
Exactly.
Honestly. I bet it's in your pocket.
I'll bend down just
I bet it's in your freaking zip.
Thank you.
Have you got all your cards?
I have, yeah, I have. Let me go next anyway.
Put the cat to bed. He's not even wear that. He's actually got a cat. When I was having a flash, I was thinking that it needs to be somewhere close by.
It does, yeah. So I've got a union course tomorrow.
Eh?
Where do you recommend?
Tell you what, we'll go. Not going too far.
So is it always like this, Manchester?
Always like this.
What, packed out?
All year round. 24/7.
Jesus.
You don't get that much, do you?
No, I don't. I stay around my little cosy place of hide.
What's that?
For God's sake.
What?
Hey.
I'll go on Facebook, you know.
So where's the next adventure? Or the next pub anyway?
Oh my God. It's just had a cat put down today.
Oh no.
Oh, it's had cancer for years.
bloody hell.
One of its teats were cancerous.
Yeah.
And they were good. A few years ago, they should have had it operated on really, and they didn't. They decided against it. But it never affected her. She was
Didn't it?
perfectly normal. You know, outside, chasing other. She was like the boss of a neighbourhood, chasing other cats and whatever. But they've had it put down today.
Oh, that's awful, that.
It's going to be bad. Do you know,
Looks like it.
I would look, if I had the money, if I won the lottery, I would buy every unit in this square.
Okay.
And get a food and drink square. It's ideal for tables outside.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get local breweries, you know, like pop-up breweries,
Yeah.
like real ale, whatever. It's ideal for it. And there's always some units. I'd have a whole square as little bars and food places.
Well, folks, this is St Anne's Square, you could tell.
St Anne's Church.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
I've never been in it. Oh, that night when I took
What's happened?
when I took Shaban that night to see Blood Brothers.
Okay.
He come from Clitheroe. He said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm in McDonald's." So I came to McDonald's and we had something to eat. Anyway, but we were down for we're down for a loo. Anyway, we're going to go around the back of his church here.
Yeah.
You know, where it was quiet. And I said, "Oh, have you seen all them rats?"
All the pigeons?
Well, these pigeons are now, they were all rats.
Yeah.
And I went like that, I stamped my foot, and all these rats scattered, and they fucking come running round the corner with his fucking trousers off, his freaking ankles, it was so funny. And then he had a piss on the Santander window. A couple, I just disowned him, and this couple said, "Is he with you?" I said, "Unfortunately, he is."
Yeah.
They were having a piss on the fucking Santander window. But they were all rats here. Look at the fucking shit.
I know.
Honestly, Manchester Council have not clean the streets.
Doesn't look like it, does it?
I said later on though. Oh, I wonder if that's open. Another bar I forgot about.
Okay.
I didn't know this bar was here. Not this year, last year. Me and Declan came out on St Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And we had a pub crawl. And then John, his partner, met us. And we ended up in this bar called Corbier's. It's here. Is it open at the moment? Is it open or shut?
Well,
Manchester's, what is it? Manchester's very worst kept secret.
let's go and have a look.
Corbier. It's the basement bar.
Let's go and have a look then.
Well, we're going to go to that, because this is your last drink, innit?
It is, yeah.
So we're going to go to the old Tom's Chop House.
We'll do that one then, yeah.
But Corbier's is, I need to know there, and it's like a cave. Because I said to John, it'd make a fantastic gay bar. It really would.
Where's that big gay bar?
Oh no,
Look,
I've always wanted
it's
to.
down below.
I've always wanted a string of gay bars.
For God's
If I
sake.
won the lottery, that's what I'd do.
For God's sake.
Me and Ted went to look at one years ago on Princess Street.
Right.
It's now a lap dancing club.
Oh, you wouldn't like that, would
Well, it
you?
was empty at the time anyway, but no, and we were going to have it as 2 venues. There was an entrance from Princess Street where you got the flag steps, lovely grand entrance.
Was there a back?
We were going to have that as like an 80s disco bar.
Yeah.
And then there was an entrance to the back.
I bet it were.
No, we're going to have 2 bars in the same building.
Right.
There was an entrance to the back, and you went to ground level and then at the basement level, which were all like kitchen equipment. Well, we're going to have all that worked out and have it as a cruising area.
Okay.
Anyway, Ted worked it all out, everything, even down to like the fire brigade doing a yearly check. It cost everything out, and us working as cells behind the bar all the time would have been lucky to make 17 grand a year each as a wage because of all the costings. So we never did it. The estate agent took us around. We watched the Jets toilets. All the ceiling caved in, and they were all water. It's apartments above. There'd been a leak. We didn't even know.
Bloody hell.
As soon as he opened the door, I said, we better not go in there, because there was all water pouring through the ceiling. Yeah. So we didn't actually get to look at the gents itself. We went to the ladies next door.
What about that pub?
No, so we're going in.
All right,
Tom's
okay.
Shop House, yeah.
Let's go in then. Thank you. Yeah, listen to. Oh, there's one there. Does, yeah.
It's like a beefy pie or something, isn't it?
I know.
You can't beat a beefy pie, really.
But it's beautiful, this place is beautiful.
There's a KFC and a McDonald's, isn't it?
Well, Uncle Victor, have you enjoyed your run then for?
I'm enjoying the ride now.
I bet you.
So I don't get many rides these days.
Yeah.
This is the best I'm going to get. A ride on an escalator.
Yeah.
And again, at the end of the month, there'll be plenty of rides.
Why is that? What are you up to now?
I'll be telling. We'll find out at the end of the month.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Where are we going? Blackpool?
I'm sure this is showing up. You got Blackpool?
Yeah. Look. Maybe no Burger King.
No, it's not Burger King. I knew the one. I said it was KFC, there was McDonald's. Pizza Hut's closed down already. But other places closed down, a Chinese place.
Right, yeah.
No, Burger King's at Piccadilly. It's not far.
I think got caught into the plan, didn't it?
No, because you haven't got a clue where you're going.
I honestly thought there was a Burger King.
I think you go on Google Maps, you search for Burger King, it will tell you it's not a Burger King in the Armadale Centre.
Do you know you get a craving for certain kind of crap? Burger King is. But there is one, isn't there?
Yes, at Piccadilly.
Right, yeah.
And at the station as well, there's one at the station as well.
Yeah.
They've got the two in Manchester.
I should listen to you all right.
One at Covent Gardens, one at the station.
Thank God.
Have you got the app on your phone?
I haven't, no. I don't care. I just want a Burger King.
Oh.
Okay.
You're in that bag but upside down. It's a hot one. They're really hot. And I don't call that large fries.
I know. Right, I'll see you, my friend. I'll see you in Blackpool. Or maybe.
I might see you before then.
Maybe.
Possibility.
See you later.
Hey, Mike.
I tell you what, folks, Manchester is absolutely crazy place. I'll be honest, I'll be glad to get home. Things I do for the union. Yeah, I'm actually doing a union course, folks. I've probably told you that about 50,000 times. But that's why I decided to stop here for a few days, but I'll be absolutely honest with you, I bloody hate the place because of there's that many people, and some of these people from different backgrounds and communities all around the world. Let me just say, fucking shocking, absolute shocking. I'm going to get back to my hotel room where it's safe, lock the doors and forget about the world. I've got one more day of this union course to complete, and I'm going to get the hell out of my home city town. And it's, I'll be honest, it's sad to see. It's sad to see of the way of this once promising British town, the old cotton mills around here, because look at it, just full of skyscrapers of flats. Right enough, right? I'll let you know when I'm back home safe at the jail. Well folks, that's me done it for Manchester. I'll be honest, you're more safer in that building there, Strangeways, in the streets of Manchester. What a complete shithole it actually is. My home town. I don't feel safe. I don't feel welcome. This is not my town. Let's get back to where I feel safe, and it's definitely not in this town. Well folks, I've got 2 more days of my union course. I went home last week because I only did 3 days. I thought it was a week, but it's 3 days I did, and I'm back in the following week. I've just got a taxi back to the Radisson, which is in what's it called, the hotel called Parking in Manchester, and I've got my unison back and I've got 2 more courses to do. I'm going to stop in another hotel tonight. I'm not doing anything exaggerated. I'm not meeting anyone this time because I don't like Manchester as a whole. That's why where I live, I've just got the taxi straight here. 2 hours early, folks, but I rather miss the traffic and the chaos and getting it. Now it doesn't start till 9:30, and I got here at 6:30, folks. So I'm going to chill, relax, read my book, and I'm going to wait for the pastry. Now they've got these apple turnovers for breakfast. You certainly get looked after. You get cookies and you get a main meal, and I just want to show you the outside bit. Check this out. I think this is absolutely beautiful, but like anywhere in Manchester, all it is high-rise buildings everywhere. Look at it. That's the restaurant in there, and but look at the garden. I think it's pretty. See that little fountain down there? All the workers' ants going to work, their daily routine. Right, I better complete this course, folks. 2 more days left in Manchester. You know I'm not a fan. Well, today's not apple turnovers. It is some kind of cake. I'll take that. The bonus of a union course. Nice. It's got chocolate in the middle. You should get looked after on a union course. There has to be some benefit you've got to have, especially when paying £17 a month. Right folks, I'm free of my ongoing course. Now what I'm going to do, I mean this is still in the centre of my famous town, which is Manchester, and I'm going to find my hotel, which is a bit farther from my last one, which was Travelodge, and it's more in the centre of Piccadilly, but I suppose it is what it is. So what I'm going to do folks, I'm going to check myself in, I'll show you a bit of a look round, and then you know where I'm going. I'm not going to say anything more. Well folks, absolutely crazy how many people are in and around Manchester Piccadilly, and I say I don't do big cities at all, and that's why on my blogs I always try to go to quietish towns. You know, Blackpool can get a bit manic sometimes, but end of the day it does quieten down in certain periods, but all around Manchester it is like this all the time. Too many people. Take me back to my hometown. Well folks, up to now it looks good. I'm in room 248 and I was quick. I'll be honest, it's quite a nice little place actually. Right, so I'm in 248, which is right at the there, so right at the bottom. I'll be honest folks, it's a good little place. It's right in the middle of Manchester as a whole. I said I did pick this, it's only around about 10 minutes away from where I'm doing my course. And you're probably saying, why are you stopping in Manchester when you're only a few miles away from home? I'll be honest, I would rather just get up in the morning, have some breakfast and come straight here. I can't be bothered with all the travelling, the to and the from, the buses there, the buses back. 248. Oh, we're at the end. Look at this. Okay, you ready? There we go. Let's check this out. Oh, it's not too bad actually. Put that there. Yeah, it's not too bad. Nice big double bed. Big TV here. A lovely view off the car park. I just think I could actually stand here completely naked and show all the people in the hotel what they're missing in a proper British man. Let's do a bit of a room tour. Yeah, it is nice big bed. And why have they got that there? This one here. I surmise it's going to be a disabled, key in first, disabled room. There we go. Right, so we've got two weird cups. Tea, usual tea and coffee, that's interesting. They're just having a plastic cup just like that. Kettle, luggage rack, something to lean on, do on your work, magazine about the place, bit of interesting things about Manchester Airport. And I say you've got, look, the spinning work, textile, because Manchester was famous for his cotton mills, and this was probably original cotton mill years ago, but modernised. Now let's just check the toilet. Yeah, look at this, I've got a disabled toilet. To be honest with you, I don't know why they give me disabled toilet. Do I look like I'm in a wheelchair? No disrespect to people who are a wheelchair, but wouldn't you say this logically? Let's just say a lady or gentleman in a wheelchair could need a room, and why they give it to someone who doesn't need it. That is my point, what I'm trying to make. But it's nice and big, to be honest with you. Hand gel, nice sink there. Toilet, extra toilet rolls, and a shower, just what you need, to be honest with you. But it still confuses me why they give me a disabled room, especially if I'm not disabled, because they could use it for somebody else who needs it. A retro couch or a chair, that's a good idea. So you can watch fishes in the morning. I have got all my stuff in my bag. Now I don't take much when I go away, that's my content, so basically I can just go in, out and look around the local area. But I'm not going too far, because we are in central Manchester, and it's not too big of big cities as myself. That's why you don't see me visit places like London or big capital cities. I rather have something a bit small, and I usually avoid them, be honest with you, avoid them like the plague, because I don't like when there's just too many people in one place at all times. But I suppose it is what it is. So this video is just a continuation of my union tour, what I'm doing, my Manchester tour, because I stopped here, the beneficial, because I'm doing a course at a hotel just 10 minutes away around the corner. Well, at least I've got a hotel and I'll be safe for the night. I suppose this is where you put all your luggage, hair dryer. What I'm doing for tea, I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. I might have a look round and improvise from them. Now, where I'm going now, I'm going to have a few pints of golden nectar in a local bar around here. I'm not going to the hotel, it's probably too expensive. But I think I know where there's a decent pub round here where I went in with Uncle Victor the other day. Right folks, there's a little bar, what I've been told, down here, thanks to Google. I say, if you ever want to find where the local bars are, especially a decent one, always Google it. It works every time. Now, thanks to Uncle Victor, down this alleyway, there's a pub here. Well, hopefully it is. Yet again. Oh no, man, look. Monday. Closed. It's a shame. That was a hidden little gem, that. And that didn't work according to plan, did it? Right, back to Google. Right folks, I'm going to try, I think it's called Manchester, that's it, Manchester Tavern House, which is just round this corner. I know it's a Monday, so there's not many drinkers, except piss. Do you know what they call Monday? No word of a lie. If you drink on Monday, it's called Pisshead Monday. But I'm going to take advantage of this situation for a pint of golden nectar, and if I've worked it out correctly with my Google plan, is it's just round this corner now. That one there should be there, right across here, so don't get run over. Since I'm from Manchester, I'll be honest with you folks, I don't know much around this city, especially living in Manchester all my life. But I'm gonna go find this pub. It's called the Manchester Tavern. I'll have a few pints there. It's not, to be honest, it's not too far away from my hotel. So you just love Piccadilly. Snake in front of this bus. Right folks, where we're going is another little hidden gem round the streets of Manchester. Here it is, the Townhouse Tavern. You just see it over there. We'll have a pint in there, because the good thing about it, it's got real cask ales in that one, and it's a bit hidden away, and it's away from all the tourist traps. But always Google it and always find different and unique places wherever you visit. Here we go, this one here. Check the architecture. Right, I'm going here for a pint. Heaven, heaven. Check out these pubs here. You've got that one there. You've got this one, that's the Vine Inn. And you've got that one there, the City Arms. So, I might go in there for a pint of golden nectar. Got my little pub, this. Another crazy day in Manchester. Right, I've had 2 pints, folks, and I'm going back to the room. A bit too busy for me around here. Probably get a takeaway, something I haven't decided, but I'll find something down the streets of Manchester. Right folks, I know it's only 7 o'clock, but I'm going to jump in the shower, watch a bit of Netflix and chill. Yeah. I know you can't see me, but I'm going to bed and I'm going to have a great night's sleep. Absolutely knackered. It absolutely drains you when you're being brainwashed in a classroom. So night night, and I'll see you in the morning. Something to think about. Well, that's it folks, that's the end of the adventure. Should we go? Right, I'm going to grab some food and go to my last day of my union course. Yes, thank God. And get the hell out of Manchester. Definitely not for me. It's too busy, folks. Too many people. And I'm ashamed to say, I hate Manchester. See you next time. For whenever the adventure awaits.